Hello, Phoenix Physics students, and welcome to week two. I'm recording this message on June 7th. That's Wednesday. And I just want to remind you of a few things that are coming up. So we're talking about basic physics this week, and Feynman gives you just a taste of our understanding of the workings of nature at the most fundamental level. Now, keep in mind that the book was written based on lectures that Feynman delivered in 1962 and 1963. Most of what he says is still relevant. That information is solid, but there's a few questions he raises toward the end that we've pretty well answered in the intervening uh, 6 decades since those lectures were delivered. Anyway, so that's a point I wanted to make. Also, you have your interactive overview. Please try to get that in by Thursday. It only takes you a couple minutes to complete it. And it gives me a snapshot of how you feel you're doing this week. More importantly is your response to the discussion topic. That's also due Thursday. These due dates are midnight Phoenix time. Okay, so it goes by the time in Phoenix. And you have your simulation, summative assessment. I'm going to talk about that in the live meeting I scheduled for this Friday. So I have a live meeting, 6 p.m. Phoenix time, Friday. If you don't know what that is in your time zone, just click on the link, hopefully before the meeting has started, and it will tell you when the meeting begins in your time zone. I live in the Eastern time zone, so it says 9 o'clock for me in the evening. Depending on your time zone, it will give you a different time. During these meetings, I go through, I have a few prepared slides. I talk kind of in general terms about the material we're covering this week. Sometimes I focus more on the history or some other aspect that maybe Feynman doesn't really talk about in his chapter. But I also go through the simulation and I point out things I'm looking for in the reports. Judging by what I've read so far from your first week's reports, several of you have done great, no problem. But some of you kind of missed the mark, and it looks like you never bothered to watch the recording that I made of last week's meeting, where I give some pointers about what you should be putting in there. Okay, so, uh, I posted that recording last Saturday, and I will post the recording of this week's meeting this coming Saturday. So, uh, again, these are optional meetings, but it's helpful if I have a few students show up. It's your chance to ask me questions. And if you can't make it, and I understand that, please try to watch the recording. You can play the recording at double speed. I tend to speak fairly slowly. So if you play at double speed, it's still usually intelligible. In fact, to my ears, I sound more normal when I hear myself at double speed. I put myself to sleep when I listen to myself at normal speed. Okay. Anyway, so I hope to see some of you on Friday. If not, I'll see you virtually in class, and just be on the lookout for the recording of this meeting this coming Saturday. That's all for now, and I hope you all have a good week.